Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Design. I am back with my She's in Her Apron planner and a slew of hodgepodge plus extra add-on type stickers from DEK Designs. Some of these I've used in previous kits. I've cut and saved the bits and pieces. These have been freebies. I also have some of these left, and then see, I save everything. And so then I also have some of these fun word type encouragements, and then I have just one on there, you know it. So I just decided as I was getting ready to pull all this out, I've been organizing all my stickers, my ink, I've been crafting, I've got ink all over me, I've got glue. So I just decided, hey, you guys are all crafters, you know what it's like. A lot of you, I think a lot of you are crafters. Some of you may just be planner babes or planner friends. I also grabbed my little ring. I get this off of Amazon. I get a 3-pack of these, and they are fantastic. I've had some that were too big, and then some that were just too small. This holds a goodly amount. It also hangs very well off the hooks. I am getting ready to put up a very poorly, second time round, little craft space. I did it yesterday after the end of tax day, and I was a little tired, but it gives you an idea. There's still a lot. I mean, yesterday we were doing a lot of work, so it wasn't like I made it all clean and pretty for you. I just showed you like it was. So I have, even since then today, been out here. My sweet husband said, would you come out to the office today? And I said, sure. And I said, well, I was planning on it. And so anyways, it's so sweet. And so I've been moving things and adjusting things and arranging things and unpacking a few more things. And it just takes time to figure out in your craft space what you need, where you need it, and how you need it. So that's where I've been. All right, so let's get in it. We are in April, and I have not done my April yet, but I will come back and do it. And this is this. Wait, no, that was last week. Sorry. I just gotta, well, wait a minute. Oh, goodness. It's been a long week. It's been a long month, okay? Any of you that have to deal with tax season and any of that good stuff or accounting work, you guys know. Now, I do not do that. I am just the girl Friday, and I'm happy with that. I'm totally happy with that. It makes me happy, and and my husband's very sweet about it, but he is so funny. Because like when we start getting checks, and he'll say, where are my checks? And I'm like, what? What's this, my check, Kimosabi? And anyways, I'm looking for, let me see. I guess I could just use scissors. I was looking for one of my my gift cards, but who knows where it is right now at this point. It's just been one of those kind of days. My husband had to present today at last minute for a big dog at work, and so he was like, could you please? And I said, I'll be there, I promise. Because I went inside to run to the ladies' room and then like get something to drink and that kind of a thing. And we have a lot of amenities out here, but somebody's got to keep the fridge stocked, and he is got to gut that fridge. It is, I don't even know how I've even allowed myself to I'm going to take this off. It really is pretty fast when I have it hung up, but that's when I'm just by myself. But it's a man's fridge right now. Ugh. And so I was telling him, you got to clean your fridge if you want me to be out there. So it's special. So I put some water in it, but nowhere near the special parts. And so I told him, I said, you want me out here, you got to keep your fridge clean. It's gross. And he was just like, well, isn't that what you're here for? And I said, no, I'm not here to do your cleaning. I'm here to work, do my own thing. So, but it was cute. It was just like, but isn't that your job? And I was like, no, doesn't even come into my requirements or my job description. And he was like, okay. So trying to stay in the gold theme. I don't know if I'll be able to do that with the extras, but at least with the washi, I'm going to try. So anyways, but does your husband do that? Is he just like, or is he super clean? I mean, when I met my husband, he was like a neat freak. And then in a very short amount of time, he was not a neat freak. So, and I think part of that is the way he was raised. There were some very unusual expectations of the wife. And yeah, no. And I was not that wife. I just wasn't going to be, what that expectation was. And at first I tried, and then I realized, what am I doing? I'm just making myself crazy. Why am I doing this? I have other things I really need to do. And I was in college and working 3 jobs and, trying to, I was working for the church, and volunteer work. And at that time it was volunteer. Later it became, I was hired on staff. But, it's just one of those things where you just kind of go, those priorities are not my priorities. Do I really think I need to do that? So, sorry, I'm having a hard time because I have to sit behind the camera. Maybe if I turn it this way, that might help. But anyways, so I learned in time, to be my own person. There was always a lot of chatter. And it really didn't matter at a certain point because people thought what they were going to think. And that is something, I was listening to an interview of a Christian woman who talked about that we need to be focused on, there's always going to be critics, and we need to be focused on what we are called to do. And I was thinking about that today. Oh, I messed it up, but that's okay. We can fix it. And so I really thought a lot about what she said and thought, there's a lot of wisdom in that. And yeah, so I think that's worth talking about today. Okay, that's a silver, so I won't do it. I am going to do the only disability in life is bad attitude. When things change inside, things change around you. I love that. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that. That's a gold halo, but I might. They call me Plana Babe. So, anyways. Alright, I do want to use all these, and I do want to use that. So, okay, let's get going. I think I've found my. I kind of had looked at this, but then you start thinking about other things, and So, but I learned a lot. I wish I would have learned it earlier, and I wish I had learned to not be so, some people call it, overly sensitive, but part of it is that I was raised that, yes, I'm very sensitive, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's kind of why I can, have the walk I have with the Lord and the things that He's called me to do. But for some people, they don't necessarily understand that. They don't want to, and that's fine. That's their decision. And it's taken me a long time to kind of say it that way. I've taken a lot of hits in things that, how somebody can say, oh, you look really good today. Or they can say, oh, you look so good. You look really good today. There's such a difference. So when people talk about me being sensitive, it will tend to be like, oh, she's just so sensitive, and not, oh, she's so sensitive. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of one of those things where I've learned in time that not everybody's going to know and appreciate me, and that's okay. And to be quite frank, I don't know that I appreciate everyone I meet, because sometimes people just rub you the wrong way, and that's okay. It's okay. Everybody should be their own person. So, anyways, it's just been a kind of a season where I have learned a whole lot. All right, now I have got this one. I'm not sure I'm going to stick it, so I'm going to put it there. But I really do love this season of life. I love the thought that I can learn to move on and not let it bother me, and that's a very hard thing for me. There are still things that people do, and you just want to say, seriously, I'm here, right? I can hear you. But for some people, they don't care, and that's okay. I think that's just that part in life where you're just going to have to move on and let it go. And I'm okay with that. So I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to put it right there. My focus this week was taxes and then getting stuff set up out here, and I'm totally happy with that. I'm going to wait, save the rest of that. I may come back and use it. And, all I really want to use this, and I think I'm just going to put it here because, we don't, it's clear that's a ledger of some sort, for expenses. I've yet to use this. I really have. And, it may be that you do it like a ledger of time in, time out. What I want, what I need to do, what I want to do, that kind of a thing. I don't necessarily think that's great, but sometimes it is. So I did planners yesterday. I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to do today this planner. And then I will come back this weekend, probably Saturday, and do some more. Yes. Let's see, is there anything else? All right, so let's get some of these out. All right, so I will be working tomorrow, and then I work again on Sunday. But this one, we start early. I literally will have things prepped by tonight, so I will be good to go. It's just, it works for me. It really does. And I don't know why. Now there are things that we're given the day of, that we have to present, and that's great. And I love it. But there's some stuff I'll do ahead usually. I don't always do it ahead, but I try to, because Wednesdays are crazy. When things change inside you, things change around you. So I'm going to put that one here because I think that is great. That's such a good encouragement. And the only disability in life is a bad attitude. And I think that's going to go here. Yeah. So, thank you for all of you that are praying for us, praying for my husband. Today was big, Okay, take out trash was like last night, but I'm going to put it down. He really is, the workplace has changed so much, and in many ways a good way. I'm going to put this down here because it's at night that we do that. Many ways, in good ways, in many ways, not so good. So, I know, right? I'm going to do mail here. Okay, and then I will do mail again down here. So can y'all hear that train? You would be shocked how far away it is. But it's probably 1, 2, 3, maybe 5, 6 acres away. Yeah, I mean, it's not super far, but it's far enough. I don't know that we're going to do any recycling this week. My husband will take it to the place in town. Okay, Thursday night, I've gotten on to him and said that has to be our date night, but he fixed that. For anybody who saw my other videos, he fixed that lawnmower last night till 10 to 12 he came in. Yes, but he did get it working. The only thing he doesn't have done well is his blades. They're not perfectly situated. So, all right, put cuddle time there for our date night. And he just doesn't, and it's a beast. I mean, it is, I can't tell you how many hours he did working on all this. It was crazy. So, okay, I think, because I want to spend time with our youngest. She's getting ready to leave, and, it's a bummer. I mean, she's not, right now she just wants to live in the pasture, which is great, and I want her to have that. And probably this weekend, I'm going to put that there, so we'll either get the camper worked on, or work on the mini house for her, and I will put this for work, post on social media, because that is for my DEK. And I will also put my DEK Designs sticker there. Yes. And I'm so thrilled they started doing that because I was cutting them out and using them. And when they do it for me, it is so nice. So I always save these and use those. This is exactly how I do my stickers. As I use them up, I cut them out and save whatever I'm not going to use. And that works for me. It may not work for everybody, but I'm going to tell you something. It works for me. And I'm really happy about that. So I am going to put that there for DEK. And then I will be taking care of our beautiful grandbabies. And I don't have a birthday cake right now. So I'm just going to cut that out and save that for another day. And the same with this one. I'm going to do the same thing. Which, when I need a birthday cake, isn't that going to be nice? I'll have those. And they were free. So, anyways. So how are you guys doing? This chair, when I shot my video yesterday, I kept trying to say, I'm hot. And what's happening is I'm sliding off my chair. And it's because it was very humid yesterday, and I had turned off the ACs in order to be able to video. And then today I turned it on and the AC's on. So we'll see how it sounds. It's not really needed today. My husband always turns it on. I don't. I'm always like, let's turn it off. But, you know, it's his thing. And so I was like, okay. Whatever. But he is always turning ACs down, fans on. He's that kind of, he likes white noise. I have to be honest, it drives me crazy. And it's because it's just that constant, and there's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't do it for me. But for him, man, it is huge. And so I try to be sensitive about that. But when it's just me, I usually turn it off. And I did not turn it off, so I'm sorry. Look at these old ready scissors. These were my parents, my mom's. I know. I have them because they were in the office. And yeah, and I love my mom. And I miss her. But she's in a much better place. And she is healthy and beautiful and all those things. So I'm going to put this here. I was just watching an old Dr. Oz when he opened a season 2 years ago, and he shared about his mom having Alzheimer's. And I listened to him, and he's like, I didn't get it. And, you know, and I wish I could have just reached out and said, it's okay. My dad did the same thing his dad did. My dad refused to believe it. And he wasn't great about it. And that was just because, you know, he wanted his wife to be healthy, and I totally get it. But it wasn't helping her. It was helping him. And then, like his dad had bad health and, you know, health issues that required immediate attention. And so did mine. So you're like, where do I put my time? How do I juggle all this? And, you know, and I was the closest one. So in the words of my husband, yeah, you're the one. You know, you have to do it. And it was just like, oh, you know, and everybody did the best they could, you know, but oh man, I got to tell you, I mean, it wasn't something I would say that I'd ever want to do again, but, you know, just like he talked about, in the sense that I'm going to put this here for projects in the house that I want to do, and then on Friday. But it doesn't make it like go away easy. It just makes it, you know, that when you look in the eyes of your family member who's has Alzheimer's, you know that you're not long. You potentially have the genetic predisposition, and he talked about that, and that's hard. You know, am I gonna say wah? Yeah, I mean wah, but there's nothing I can do about it, and so we just move on. You know, put that there for pizza on Friday. And today's Tuesday. Maybe we should have tacos. Yeah, I think I will. Taco Tuesday, right? Hamburgers probably Thursday. And then I think I'm going to put brain dump, and then, like I said, Plana Babe. Here we go. Probably do some on. No, we're gonna be gone. We'll be getting back early that morning, so probably won't do anything. I doubt I'll do, you know what, if he goes out, I'll do some planners on Friday. I'm getting better, trying to get ahead, even though today, this is on Tuesday, but that's okay. And then I had a gift for us last night. I shared with y'all that in my other videos. I caught my husband and I the Beats version, but in Nautica, because my husband loves Nautica. And he said, and I quote, you didn't buy that, did you? You didn't buy those Nautica Beats, did you? And I was like, I did. And I told him, you know, and I share the story and those videos yesterday, whichever day they come up, but I'm sorry. I told him, CD player. So if you want to know more about that, go watch some of the other planning videos. Oh my goodness. I plan to work out here, washy, scrap, do all that good stuff. And then we go to church on Sunday, so I'm putting a heart there. So I wish there were more of this I could use, because I think it's beautiful, but it's all done. And yes, I save a lot of the silhouettes and the shadows of those things because, you can use them in other ways, but yeah, not today. Not today. So the 18th, and these are just some date dots that I had in a kit that I just haven't used yet. And I was looking for these on the website the other day because I placed an order for one of the, for the egg hunt. How many of you guys did the egg hunt on Sunday? And there were Sunday specials as always. And the egg hunt, I was gonna say the egg hunt, but the egg hunt was super cute and lots of fun things. So you had to get X amount out of all of them, and you could purchase them at a great discount. And some are created, I think, especially for the egg hunt, and super, super cute. And so if you participated, leave a comment below. I'd love to know. And yeah, but when I placed my order that day, I couldn't find the date dots, and I didn't have a lot of time because we were doing so much that day. Our daughter was with us, who we love, and our youngest, and then lots of texting. That day was just tons of texting. And then my husband was working on the mower that day. When I got home from church, he put some time in on it. And we were supposed to smoke our meal, but I ended up just cooking it in the house. And honestly, if you guys live in the state of Texas and you can get to an H-E-B grocery store, they sell a brisket, beef brisket sausage. Oh my goodness gracious. You didn't even need to smoke it. And I cooked it with onions that I caramelized, and oh my goodness gracious, I pennied it so it would be caramelized on both sides. And anyways, and then what else did I make? I did potato salad with my carrot and ginger ferment on top, which we love. Everybody's gonna go, ooh, but it's mustard potato salad with the carrot and ginger ferment on top. And then, oh, green beans. I did green beans and onions. And what else did I do? Oh, Sister Schubert rolls, which that is an ode to my mom. She loved Sister Schubert rolls. When my kids were younger, we always went to their house, and they always had a wonderful egg hunt for all the kids, and it was such a special memory. And I don't know how you feel, but I still miss my parents. They've been gone a long, 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 long time, but it's been a little over 4 years, and I still miss them. And on special occasions, I think holidays are the hardest. So if you know somebody who's lost somebody that they love, be sure that you check on them on those days, because you may think, oh, they're fine, they're fine, they're fine, they're fine, and they may tell you, oh, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. But on those, I'm going to use some of these hearts. On those days, there's no way you're thinking about the person that you lost and you love. And I'm going to put this for being in the black here. You always want to be in the black, not the red on a ledger. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And you love your parents, and you know that God had a plan, but it doesn't take away the fact that you still miss them. And I miss my parents. Not gonna hide it. I do. And I share that a lot here. And there are so many people that I speak to all the time who've gone through loss. And, they always say things like, I really like when you say that. And I'm like, what do you mean you like when I say what? And they're just like, I like that you are honest enough to say, I miss them. Even though they're in heaven, they're healthy, they're all those things, but you miss them. And I said, I do. Why wouldn't I? They were my parents, and when I miss my dad the most? The day after a Spurs game. I would always call him, and we'd talk about the game. It happened every time. I mean, I talk to my dad every day, but after a Spurs game, because I had a favorite player, and my dad was kind of rough sometimes about my player, like, he did terrible, and I would be like, Daddy, I mean, he did his job. He did the best he could. And besides that, he's such an incredible cheerleader. And it was, oh goodness, it was just something that he eventually had to get over, and he knows in heaven. But he was a tremendous leader on that team. And Patty, go Spurs. I wish you were still on the Spurs. But yeah. But we even have a car named Patty. We have a car that we named Ginobili. We have another car. It was after another Spurs. My husband is hilarious. He buys these Eldorados, and he names them after the Spurs players. So, and when he bought this last one, and that's the car that I'm supposed to be driving, but it needs some work, and it doesn't have a good AC. If you don't turn it over every day, battery doesn't keep charged, and it needs tags. And so he got all these other things fixed, but he needs to do that. So, anyways, so he's very, very funny and cute and sweet, and yeah, he's my husband. He's done a good job. And my daddy, well, he's in heaven. He knows that Patty did good. So, anyways, and I think part of it he just loved the discussion. Okay, guys, my phone's about to go to 15%. I'm gonna let you go. I had no intention of staying that long. I'll try to zoom in a little. Yeah, and seriously, guys, this is my household planner. This is my personal working planner. So I need space to write. I've already figured out, and I already took it inside. I already filled out my menu planner. So I will just go back in and fill in here. And we're going to be gone a lot. We'll be gone some this week. So yay. And I can't believe last night, after all that, I actually cooked a dinner. Because our daughter didn't feel well when she came home, so I didn't ask her to stop. But I may bug her because she's going to go pick up my grocery order, and I may say, why don't you go pick up, blah, blah for us. So anyways, all right, guys, I pray your day's blessed, creative, and lovely. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It tells you when new videos come up. And just subscribe and be a part of the family. This is La Familia. So I get a notification every day at 11:45, and I pray for everybody who watches this channel, who subscribes to this channel, who supports this channel, all of that. And some of you have been with me a long time, and I so appreciate you. And some of you, we have become great friends, and I'm so thankful for that, because in all that has gone on, you guys have been such a tremendous support. And I'm excited. I've been prepping Stampin' Up! Kits for projects that I'm going to come back and do on Friday, like I said I would. I'm super excited. And yeah, and then I'm going to go see my granddaughters tomorrow, my grands, and I'm going to hug and cuddle and do all the things that grandmothers do, and read the Bible to them and tell them, sing songs with them and play games and do academic lessons, teaching lessons. And tomorrow we're building a dinosaur terrarium, and my granddaughter's so excited because I gave it to her in her Easter basket. It's in an egg. You can get it on Amazon and Walmart, and then we're going to paint a dinosaur. We're going to talk about color and dimension and all of that. And then, of course, we'll continue to work on her preschool pre-reading readiness type skills, and then just laugh and giggle and have a wonderful day together. So, all right, friends, go laugh and giggle and have a wonderful day with a good friend, your spouse, your children, your mom and dad, your best friend. Go make it a great day. Okay, friends? All right, guys, I love you. Talk to you soon. And I'm excited. It's a good day. All right, guys. Love y'all. Be safe. Bye-bye.